You're not muted. Do not carry us in the bathroom with you. So let's play a game of what if. What if you were here in the courtroom?
This is over. This is over.
Come on, man. What the?
Hey, you guys, you know what? Are you watching me?
Now, as you no doubt will have seen on this channel, judges have to deal with some very difficult individuals every single day. So it's totally unsurprising that sometimes they get a little bit eggy, shall we say. Now, with the rise of Zoom court, we find that a lot of people feel way too comfortable and decide that the rules of court don't really apply to them anymore. From what they're wearing to what they're doing in the background. So let's have a look at these few judges giving people the old what for. First, we have this judge getting frustrated with a man who comes in unannounced. And then to add to that, he wears shorts to court. Not the biggest crime in the world, but this judge really puts him in his place, which is back on the couch.
And then the individual that just logged in, sitting on the couch. Please unmute, and what's your name?
My name is John Stone.
John Stone. Why are you logged in? We don't have you on the docket today.
I received a phone call from Officer Grote stating that if I could get in front of you on a, I believe, emergency relief of a no contact order, that you would hear it today.
So you have a court-appointed attorney, so you have to speak to your attorney, Mr. Westmoreland. That's what you have to do.
I did, and he told me to speak to Mr. Serrano, which I also did. Mr. Serrano handled the case up until the next appearance, which Mr. Westmoreland was going to be appointed at that time. So Mr. Serrano he's familiar with everything that's went on. He was there at my last court date and the one before that as well.
Okay, well, this is not quite the proper forum. There needs to be a written motion, but
okay.
I'll let you hang out here for a little bit. But just keep in mind that if you're trying to be in court, I don't know if someone's wearing shorts if they're only from here up, but don't show your shorts.
I'm sorry.
And then we have the same judge having a word with a lady for smoking in court. And she really smokes her. Ooh, sorry. Couldn't help it.
Ms. Tucker, where are you at right now?
I'm at work.
Okay, but what are you logged into?
Zoom?
For what?
What do you mean?
You're zoomed in for court. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's play a game of what if. What if you were here in the courtroom? Would you be smoking?
Oh, no, I put it out. I'm sorry.
Then do not smoke on Zoom.
No problem.
And next we have Judge Simpson, the ever kind, ever warm, ever laughing Judge Simpson, actually getting very irritated with this man. He's incredibly disrespectful to the court and to his court-appointed attorney, but Judge has taken none of it.
You don't get that choice. You can't just do that. Excuse me?
I asked her to do something before me. She told me no. I said, how you gonna be my attorney to tell me to call you?
Because sometimes you have to tell a client no. There's not going to be an adjournment for that basis. He doesn't get to pick an attorney.
I don't have no this attorney, not my best.
You don't get to pick an attorney. Where's Mr. Brown? Where is Mr. Quiet? Where is Mr. Brown? Find Mr. Brown. Scotty, can you find Mr. Brown? Just stay right there, Ms. Fields. I didn't ask to hear from you right now. I didn't ask to hear from you right now. Yes, just for a moment. Mr. Brown, as Deputy Chief Public Defender, this gentleman apparently believes that he gets to pick his attorney. This gentleman right here, and wishes an adjournment for that purpose. I have explained to him that it doesn't work that way, but he seems to be insistent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this matter. If you could apprise this gentleman of exactly how it works. And then if he's not, I'm not adjourning this matter for that reason. And so you can let him know that the folks need to be ready to go, and the court has great confidence that Ms. Fields is ready to go. So what do you want to say now? This woman has a name. I'm done. I'm done. That's not how you refer to counsel in this courtroom. I'm done. Mr. Brown, you can talk to him, please. Court will stand in recess.
All right.
And next up, and quite unsurprisingly on this, we've got Judge Marable. Now, we all know Judge Marable's pretty quick, especially when he's dealing with morons who don't know what they're talking about. And this is a very good lesson on why it's probably a good idea to get an attorney before you waste the court's time.
Did he give you money to file the complaint?
This is not about money. I filed a termination of tenancy for one, so there was no amount listed that he needed to pay. But yes, he did make a payment.
Money after time out. Did you accept money after you filed the complaint? Yes or no?
Yes, we did accept a payment from him.
This is over. This is over. You can't file a termination of tenancy case and then accept money. When you accept money after you file the termination case, you've extended the rental period. That's what the law is in this state. So what the law's been in this state for 50 years. This is over. I'm going to dismiss it. If you are renting this property to this man, he says it hasn't had an inspection. And I'm going to tell you, according to my information, there's not been a rental license since August of 2013.
We're not renting.
If you want to rent property out, you ought to get a rental license.
I know we go back to Judge Marable again. In this one, he's got two gents going at it a little bit, and he lays down the law and then storms out of the court. It's pretty hilarious.
Is that an agreement to dismiss only your claim, or is it also dismissing the counter complaint?
I only filed dismissal because it was conflicting with medical treatments today, but since I've already been here and I called the last night and this morning to confirm today's case, and they said I still have to show up, even though, so I canceled my medical treatments.
Okay, Judge, they sent this file over on the 2nd for signature, so it's in the office. You want me to go find it?
No, I'll sign it. It's a dismissal, I'll sign it.
But there's a counter complaint, and if it's only dismissing the original complaint, then
well, if Mr. Lupkin is in the hospital, it's going to have to be adjourned.
He's going to come on right now. He's actually in the hospital bed. He's going to come on right now. I said to text him. We're asking for an adjournment for another day.
Instead of adjourning, I'd rather dismiss it and refile.
That's not happening.
Well, that's not up to you.
Watch.
Judge,
I'm the plaintiff in the case. We're only here because I filed.
Hey, you guys, you know what? Are you watching me? You watching me?
Yes.
Because I'm not going to deal with your little back and forth here.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to put Mr. Lupkin on from the hospital. That's not happening either.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I'm adjourning it for 30 days. We'll send you a notice. That's it.
thank you for having some compassion.
And in our last one of today, we've got a lady who's got really bad cell signal. So Judge Washington, unfortunately, is not able to hear her properly until she says words that are, shall we say, unbecoming of somebody in a courtroom. Now, in fairness, she takes it pretty lightly and everything, but it's a really funny video, so I didn't want to leave it out of this. Hope you enjoy.
We can hear something. Can't make out what it is. But... All right, try again. Now state your name, please.
Come on, man. What the?
We can hear that very clearly. Ms. Miller, please state your name and stop cursing.
No.
Ma'am,
stop
cursing.
Like that. Zoom.
Ma'am. Oh gosh.
No, it's here.
Miss Miller, can you hear me? Miss Miller.
First of all,
Miss Miller, can you hear me? I think she can. Miss Miller, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Ma'am, we've heard every curse word you've said.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yes, we've heard every curse word you said, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I was trying to turn off my earbuds. I apologize.
All right.
Father said, watch what you say. You never know who's listening, so I apologize.
Okay.
Well, folks, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure and give it that big thumbs up down below. A lot of my videos have been demonetized lately, which means that I don't get anything for them. But worse than that, they get buried in the algorithm. So by liking and sharing, it goes an awful long way to help boost the channel. You can also consider becoming a member or hitting that thanks button down below. Got PayPal links too for tips if anybody wants to send one. And we'll catch you in the next one. Sláinte.